Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. Today we're back at Disco Elysium. It's only been a day, yesterday. We were playing this for like 4 hours. This is episode 9. We are now on the other side of the coast.
Dear Fraser, I love Disco Elysium.
Me too.
Love
Dear
Becky.
Fraser, me too. We're just kind of like running along the coast and just seeing what's up. Like on the last episode we found a small poor village and we found our future wife and her family. And we're gonna see where all this takes us.
We're gonna take on a couple twins and a little girl.
Yeah. Hey, money under a rock.
Oh, sweet. Those drunks are awesome.
Rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. What is this thing? Chain trails off to the ocean. Who knows where? Barrel seems to be recently discarded. Smells of fuel oil. Hi, Lisa.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
I can try to interface this door and open it. This might kill me. I only have like 1 health.
Oh, fuck.
And I have no
it's
items.
because we have our rain jacket on, so do not take that off.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
It serves what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
I can try different gloves. I got new interfacing gloves.
I've seen things like this on the east coast of Canada from during the war. Come here.
+2 interfacing. I don't
Let her
think I
rub
have
me
other
first.
interfacing things.
Oh, you wanna come cuddle my big girl? Hi.
Yeah, that's all I got for interfacing, so this would be my best attempt.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone
Oh.
out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
This is because it's the first time I put the gloves on that I found on the last
Yeah.
episode. The girl had hidden them in a little sandcastle.
Okay.
What is this? Oh, it's glitching the keys thing there.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor like a cop ought to be. I will be responsible with this.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
1 down, 2 pieces. Only 2 pieces to go? Is that because he's counting the boots as accounted for?
I guess so.
Because there's a helmet we know. I would assume there has to be something for the torso.
Yeah.
This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it, I must study it. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops. You can't sell... It would have to be a story-based selling, because you can't sell it at the guy. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't... Oh, it does that twice.
Oh, that's weird.
1 down, 2 pieces to go. Here I come.
2. Are you sure you're correct there? There was a
Damn
helmet
it.
too. 3 pieces more like. You were ambitious.
Yeah, you were, Fraser.
Yeah, I must study it.
Yes, you should analyze the armor. Figure out its vulnerabilities. Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
I have a new thought then.
Fairweather T5.
Savoir Faire goes down for a while, but it really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't even leave a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against a dangerous enemy. So against it. You have to figure out what it is, possibly by beating yourself while wearing it, shooting yourself. Let's see.
We're 10 points away from another skill point.
I'll think about it, but like, this seems to be going down the route of like the chaotic thing wanted us to do this. Like, visual calculus was up for it, but the motivation in us that wants to study it for weaknesses is the half-light, which is crazy. Craziness. Anywho, I got...
Old door.
It's
worn
red.
by
You can only do it once.
Guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Why is there... Why didn't it go up?
It went up. Oh, it didn't.
It was 3%, and it's an
Our
interfacing check, and I put on interfacing gloves, and it's still 3%.
Our interfacing went from 1 to 3, and it's still 3%.
Still 3%. That's weird. Well, maybe I'll gain information that makes that a more possible check later. For now, putting the horny gloves back on.
Yes, please.
So our guy it's not like, the horniness is more like lonely horniness. It's like the desire to be held.
Oh.
He is horny in a way that just seeks human touch.
Oh.
So
Poor hobo cop. He's so sorry.
saying I want to have fuck with you is just like this
Just
innate
like cuddle me.
wish for intimacy of any kind.
Aww.
Rhetoric. What's polo anyway? Empathy. No, really, what the hell is polo? This shirt looks worn and smells a bit. You can't help but wonder who would have stuffed it in a tear container.
And where's the fucking tear?
Yeah, where's the tear? Would even wear a polo shirt? It might be one of life's mysteries.
Does anyone find polo shirts comfortable?
No, and only assholes wear them, honestly.
I used to have polo shirts.
Oh, yeah? Was it in your asshole stage?
I guess maybe it was. I didn't think I was an asshole, but I did
Assholes
wear a
never
polo
do.
shirt. Oh.
The boardwalk rises to the south and casts a long shadow over you. So we can't reach that boardwalk right now, somehow. I don't know why.
Horny gloves sounds absolutely disgusting.
The horny
What's
gloves?
so disgusting about horny gloves?
Yeah, I don't understand. Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Brand some shit. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. A rusted, broken control box, radio relay tower. The ladder's too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten it away. Tiny inlets off the far in the distance where the post trails towards. A new tie. A scented scarf.
Oh my god. Let's smell it.
Shivers up? Interesting. I would have thought shivers down since this would be replacing. Like I thought that. Oh, the tie is Inland Empire.
That makes sense.
Shivers up, springtime cold. This light springtime scarf smells like men's cologne mixed with cheap laundry detergent. Someone must have left it behind, probably from a date. Wear it if you want to delude yourself that spring has arrived. Physical instrument goes down, gives you allergies. Gives you -2. Why would I want... Why would I want that? Like, physical instrument is for... Flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. It'll make me even weaker. I'd put myself to 0 strength.
But not everyone has
And up my shivers.
2 in that.
Shivers tunes me into the city. More keenly aware of your surroundings enables you to hear the city belong to the streets. It's a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time scenes. Yeah. I have a high capacity for that because of Hobocop, but I haven't put any points into it.
Right. No, stay here. We're having
It's
such
okay.
a good time.
It's okay. You
Remember
stay
how we were
here.
cuddling and we loved it. Everybody was so happy.
Hey?
Don't look off to the side like you can't wait to get away from me.
You settled down, Lisa.
I'm like Hobocop. I just need a little intimacy with my kitty.
Oh, you take a mental note. Tio Motiri seems important somehow.
That was the name of the cigarettes.
The cigarettes, yeah. Do I see everything down here? So not much else up the coast once you hit that dead end. There's a radio tower and a door that we might try way later. For now, can I go into one of these buildings?
I think Ratty was saying you can from down south.
Get over there?
Yeah, I think that's what he was referring to.
Should we explore this church? There's music coming from inside.
Yes,
The
please.
sign reads St. Brune 1147. There's money over there. Dusty pews in the shadows many seem missing. Oh, hell yeah. An altar shrouded in dark or something like that. It's too dark to tell. I see a little yellow.
Yeah, I see that too.
Oh, there's money down here too. And it's yellow money. I wouldn't have gotten this otherwise.
Sweet. Oh man, we are in the money.
Before you, a drawbridge can only be lowered from the other side. Where's the drawbridge that I see? That's a drawbridge? This looks like a piece of wood sitting in the
And I feel like we
water.
could just kick it.
I feel like I could jump that. Full of holes could be the posts hide treasure. Look inside. Oh, that's for health. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, we can take our jacket off if we want now.
All these posts have stuff in them. Every single one.
Holy crap. I used to hide things in tree trunks.
What the hell? I'm cashing out here.
Yeah, dude. We had to go over there to
Yeah,
grab
that's
it.
weird. A school of fish huddle around the fence post and scatter into the dark. That's some good cash right there.
Guys.
We can actually go through and over here now.
Yeah, how are these villagers poor? There's money everywhere.
Must have taken. It's in a nutshell, I think. Kind of. Painted with pastels, someone's trying to bring cheer to the world.
Aww. Is it you? Are you trying to bring cheer to the world?
I
A
am.
shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
So you want to party?
Dear child, it's freezing. Where is your hat?
Yeah.
Huh?
She looks up at you distracted.
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I say you should have a hat on.
So should you.
Oh. I do. I don't have to do anything. I'm the law. You have to do what the law says. I should, and I do, point to your hat.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather. Now that that's all cleared up, I have some questions. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, well. Look, man, fuck the hat.
What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
I want to fail this, though, so...
Lots of feeling. Feel it up. Way up.
Oh my god, fuck the hat? Is that what you just said to me? I can't believe you just told me to fuck the hat.
You're saying it really loud, but it's not coming out right. Maybe add more indignation.
So, I should just take this hat I'm wearing and fuck it, right? Point to your head with that, look at it. Engage in sexual intercourse with the hat right here in front of you? Because that's what because you told me so? On the sea ice?
More.
Right here? On the sea ice?
More.
Give you a little ice cop hat fuck show.
What? Dude.
Puff out your cheeks. No, I gotta... Dignity of the upfront. Yeah, I gotta...
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
The girl
Oh
is
my
visibly shaken.
I'm
The lieutenant is watching the scene unfold before his eyes, unsure how to react.
Is that how you seen me?
The girl
Seriously.
looks down, slowly curling into a ball. That's it. You've earned it.
Here we go.
Start crying. Love song.
Anyway, I can't believe he used the sentence like that in front of the police officer. And you should start crying.
The young woman has kept her eyes trained on her wires, waiting for the sorry spectacle to end. But it's gone awful quiet up there. Then the sound of sobbing. Looking up, she sees a grown man on the wrong side of 40, his face bloated from alcohol and God knows what else. Not so quietly, crying.
This isn't really about the hat, is it?
Oh my god.
It so is. Wait, tears. Anyway, I can't believe you do some studies like that. You should wear a hat too.
Oh.
No, it's not about the hat.
You know, you're not the only one with issues. I self-medicate. Shit. Life's a horror, you know? Crying helps though. Get it out your system. And then maybe we can talk. Okay? I'll be here.
We chose the right path.
She gets us.
Sometimes our guy has some emotional outbursts. He doesn't really mean it.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Oh, Kim wants to talk. Having looked away during the final phase of your little episode, the lieutenant now addresses you.
Do you want to talk about what just happened?
That's probably a good idea.
Normally, I'm opposed to discussing one's feelings, especially on duty. But I think this is an exceptional case. So, what do you think happened?
'Tis possible thou couldst persuade
A crygasm.
It's all a part of thy unorthodox method. But can thou persuade thyself?
Drama. Convince yourself that you didn't melt down just now. I experienced a minor malfunction. I'm okay now. A crygasm.
What?
It's when you totally break down, and it feels a little better afterwards. I don't know where I got the expression from. Must have just invented it.
In the future, could you please refrain from emoting too much on duty? The quasi-legal status of the RCM means we need to project strength twice as consistently as any other police force in the world.
Weakness is strength.
Not when projecting strength. Then it's just weakness.
Okay, then it isn't strength. You're right.
Thank you. Glad to hear it was minor. Can you go on?
Yes, it is my duty after all. Absolutely. Superstars always get back up. The end is near anyway, or I can. I'm sorry, Kim. I promise. This is the last time.
Then let's go.
That was amazing.
That was incredible.
Right here on the sea ice? Intercourse with my hat.
So, like, seriously, what's eating you, man?
There is a hint of pity in her eyes.
Pity
Her
me.
hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. And she wears thick black eyeliner. Most men wouldn't call her pretty. There is a manliness to her. A coarseness.
Even prettier. Yeah, can we talk for a minute? What's your name? What's that device you have there? What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
Huh? And what are you recording?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her forehead. Wait, what happened to the headphones? Does she provide recordings for the dude over at the thing? What are these recordings for?
The musicians in the Elysium use them for making music. They loop the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Just nod.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
I'm going to buy you a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording
What about
device.
headphones first?
The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
She feels childish in front of the 40-year-old man who...
Just cried.
Yeah.
She is on some kind of stimulant, amphetamine or methadone, and its effects are wearing off fast. She will begin to experience more and more valleys now, and fewer peaks.
Take this, you're cold.
Begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Now this is where a hat would come in handy. Give her your hat. Here, you need it more than I do. You said it's supposed to be a musical place. What is that? What is my hat? What does my hat do? Can I afford to get rid of this hat?
Fuck, I love her hat.
But I'll give it to her. I just need to know it's not critical to me. What was it again? Can somebody look up what the our yellow bum hat is? I'll find another hat.
I'm cool with giving it to her. Whatever.
I just don't know what it does. Was it critical to our build? Was it like giving us like +3 fucking...
I don't think it was.
What does it do?
Someone's looking it up, I'm sure of it.
Anybody?
Onegai.
It might be hard to find because I can't get to the ability to see what the hat is named right now. +1 reaction speed. Oh, I don't need that.
Thank
-1
you so
rhetoric.
much.
That's fine. I don't need that. Here you go. You need this more than I do.
Thanks.
Please don't fuck it. Not here on the sea ice, anyway. You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is...
I bet she
That-
looks cool in it.
The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you won't have to freeze?
That
I'm getting
stuff is more
pissed.
expensive than I am.
Oh
More
my god.
expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
How about they sit outside then? I'm getting pissed. You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is... Okay, I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
Empathy legendary. The tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up. Gave her the hat. That gives us extra. I'll go to that in a bit. Can we talk for a minute?
I was wondering when you would come around. What's up?
I guess there's something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class. Everyone's just mooching off entrepreneurial class, shackling the doers. I think it's just all the foreign people taking our jobs. People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one understands that sometimes you just gotta make sacrifice for the sake of progress. It's all very distressing.
So, the thing that's got you crying in front of strangers is the slow pace of social progress.
Don't get me wrong, I'm all for slow and steady progress. I just wish people would be a little more reasonable is all. No, that's probably not it, is it? Yeah, pretty sure. Now I had some questions about something else entirely.
Should we say no, that's probably not it?
Yeah, that's probably not it, is it?
No, it sounds like you just got chick issues.
You could be right. I don't know for certain.
Well, think
love-
about... Anyway,
She said
Was there
chick
something else?
issues.
Yeah.
What's your name?
a cell.
Sell who? I'm not a young suitor, and this is official police business. And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police? Why indeed. Forget it.
Okay.
Or maybe it is for
Cell.
police work.
Why?
I'm from the police. It's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Burger.
A cell burger.
You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
What's the device?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
Was a contact microphone.
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Cool.
How does that work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-born sound, if you like technobabble.
Where'd you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Elysium? Is that shiny place on the map?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Who dat?
Sounds interesting. Who's this Arno guy? Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals. You can really be a piece of shit in this game. I'm gonna have to do a true-blown, full piece of
That would be
shit
so
playthrough.
interesting.
Because I'm sure few people do that. Racist, fucking authoritarian, cop, crooked cop. Sounds interesting. Who is this Arno guy?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
Why? I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
I don't either. I mean, I'm hip beyond my ears. Nor do I. But I have concrete evidence that I rock, in the form of a rec tape player that I completely trashed in Hostel Room. Neither do I actually. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Get down, grind.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say.
You're right. Time has deserted me.
Sucks, man.
Ouch.
Was there something else?
That's
About the contact mic, perhaps?
There was somewhere
Same
in
place I
here.
got the
Tell me
recorder
more
from.
about the microphone.
Sure.
That's it.
Okay.
Tell me more about this music place you've been playing. You've been planning in the church?
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah,
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles. As a mean wind comes bellowing in, the 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. Anodic music? Now I'm gonna find out what that is. What is it? Now I'm gonna find out what that is. So, you want to turn the church into a club. Okay, so what is it?
you know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Oh, okay. So in this world, electronic music is like new.
Huh.
Burgeoning. Electronic instruments, like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Cool.
Elizabeth is gonna be so impressed with us.
Yeah, because we have all sorts of crap. Aha, the gardener was wrong. I'm not just some disco holdover. I'm going to experience the future.
We're going
Yeah,
celebrating her
of course.
She just heard me say the gardener is wrong. So you just want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops.
No, we're the police. Yeah, why do you ask? I don't know where you got that idea.
Come on, man, don't mess around.
She hesitates.
But not too long. This is important to her. She has the courage to ask.
Maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Now about the church then, I had another question.
Go ahead.
You seem pretty comfortable being questioned. Why?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revershaw experience they get east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
Look awestruck. Who are these rich people? They sound wonderful. I'd like to be one too. Sneer. I bet they're really rich. They must be so Be very special people to be so rich. Lean in and whisper. Let me guess. These rich people are not from around here. Strange. The existence of rich people does not stir emotions in me.
I think we do one.
I mean, we do like money.
Yeah, but we don't want to be.
We don't have. I know
Rich.
that this is probably like adding points to our political leanings and our aspirations and our character. So while I do think he would say this just out of naivety and like liking money when people give it to him, but he's not a sneerful type.
No.
This is kind of funny because she just said they're east of the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this because it's funny. Even though this, I think, is more like our political affiliation of just like, meh. I guess they're not from around here. Wait, oh, this is insinuating race.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Oh.
Strange. I'm gonna go with this.
Okay.
It does not stir emotions in me.
Bet they like it that way.
Yeah. I got healed. That means it was my political route of moralist. She quietly mutters quietly under her breath.
You keep them rich.
Perception, hearing. Oh, she said that under her breath. You keep them rich. Right.
Rich
No,
people.
we said it.
No.
Rich people are east of the
That was
Yeah.
perception, hearing, heard her say, you keep them rich under her breath.
Snap.
I'm gonna say this to get on her side.
Oh, they are, and I'm scum.
You're not scum.
Oh, but I am.
Oh.
Let's see.
Rich people. Oh, they are.
I'm
and
scum too.
She nods apprehensively.
Interesting. So what trouble have you gotten in with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
What's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge.
Just happened.
It just had like a little ouch.
Oh. Then you slammed down your foot on it?
Yeah. There's like an edgy ouch. I don't know
Oh.
what it is.
What's in Forberg? How old was she?
13.
Oh. Why'd you move out such a tender age?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
I get that. I'm a major party animal myself. Major. Drinking, partying, disco music are bad for you. You should take me as a warning and as an example. I'm a major... I'm not like preachy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this because it's true. He knows himself to be one, and he's trying to take pride in some things that he is,
Okay.
even if they weren't always great.
All right.
She smiles a little without
Without
meaning
meaning
to. All right.
Okay. But
Just a second.
Hey,
What? Who, me?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again? How come there's a word on the street? Get the fuck out of here. No. Finish thought. Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Can't argue with that. Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner. Yes, we should all stop building love. Can't argue with that.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
How come there's a word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich. Sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political
That
beliefs.
kind of stuff.
That kind of stuff.
All right, that sounds like me. I haven't said anything like that. I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those. I haven't said anything like that.
Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, what is this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
We will?
You alone. Against every living thing. Against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist. Now get to work, comrade.
Roll up your sleeves and start building communism often. It's too tiring. I don't have it in me. I'm beat down and broken. That's it. It's true.
Yeah.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections. Did someone mention cocaine? Are we doing cocaine? No. I'm sure I heard someone say cocainism. Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one?
It's funny when you try to turn down something that'll appeal to your aspects of your personality.
Yeah.
There's one.
No, shut up. I don't want to lie down and let the water carry me down.
I want to lie down.
What should I do, Volition?
You should build communism precisely because it's impossible.
No, I don't want to. I want to let the water carry me downstream. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, before I do this check on her, what was it? It was an empathy check. I was thinking of putting more points in empathy anyways. Ah!
Revert.
So we'll give ourselves one more leg up on this.
You didn't want to do the thought point?
Nah, not right now. More empathy! 10. I'm gonna be crippled with empathy.
Yeah, we are.
Does anybody know, just so that we don't start wasting points? Well, I guess we know, actually, never mind.
If you go to info, it'll tell us what the negatives
Once you
are.
get to 12, you will win every empathy, right?
I think so. Right now, it's just like an incredibly high percentage.
Yeah, so there's no reason to go beyond 12, I would suspect. At what point do you think it starts? I guess we're about to find out if empathy is going to start hurting us. Because it says at high levels, empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows, punch the walls to relieve their angers, and be even more unstable. With low empathy, however, you'll be ungainly beasts, unable to talk. So it's possibly the high empathy that made us cry and made us like turn around our outburst from an angry outburst into a pathetic one.
Snake Eyes is always a fail. Looks like 12 is the maximum
again.
anyway. Did you want to change our clothes? And we took our hat off, so do we have another hat? Oh yeah, you're so smart. Save.
I can check my hat. I don't think we picked up another hat yet.
What? Man, she better love that hat, because I loved it. It was perfect for our outfit. But it's okay.
You know, I'm considering discarding the crazy tie.
What? For real?
I mean, he's fun and all, but I feel like he doesn't, like, I feel like our character's eventually going to go cold turkey and take this tie off. He's trying to reform himself.
Interesting.
Hello again.
Okay, empathy legendary, a chance to empathize.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice with the drugs wearing off. At your age or any age, it's, in this weather, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
The people who, they should have painted her that way, if that's... The people who built this world intended it should be better for you, but they failed. It's easier to live in their failure with this by your side. Tap on the recorder.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It's not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you.
What is?
The dark.
I know. I'll stick to it.
Her teeth rattle. She takes the device from you and places it in her lap.
There is little you can do to help her now. But given the chance, you feel like you should. There is something about her. A weightiness.
So, thanks, I guess, for the psych session. I guess that means we're even?
She smiles a little.
She means your little talk before, after your breakdown. It's all right, she means to say. You returned the favor.
I remember our breakdown.
That's all for now. There's another thing. So we're gonna talk to these guys over here. Just gonna check their posts. Oh,
Oh, sweet. Shortcut get.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up.
what is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Push it.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Yay.
That was a soft thunk.
More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Pole screwed into the center of the ice keeps the tent erect. Trash from an unending party. Empathy. This is someone's home away from home, just like yours.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Squeeze in.
Sorry, you barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
He gestures for you to squeeze in.
The checks go against other people's hidden stats, like Kim has high authority, so it's difficult to pull authority on him. Interesting.
Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether.
Could be worse.
Pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosafed Ultra. Speaker, the big kind they use for live music. Canisters fill what appears to be water. The label says distilled.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secrets.
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega!
All right.
Here comes the night!
Good evening. right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
We just solved something?
No, I think we added something.
Solve the egghead puzzle. There has to be some way to talk to this person. You just haven't found it yet. It's definitely not about signs. Sine waves, I guess.
What?
It's definitely, what if you just try again? Find your way out of this maze thing.
Oh,
Things
okay.
to say.
I thought we had something.
The young man,
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
I was wondering if you knew who killed the person hanging behind the world in rags. Say nothing.
Encore! All right! Yeah!
Say nothing.
he furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
He lets out an agonized roar of the feeble-ish, obviously not too hardcore beat now. So hardcore.
Is it though?
He stops dead in his tracks, tilting his head to the side. I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life.
Damn it.
Oh,
Is it though?
Back to the heavyweight. Hardcore!
Back to the heavyweight jam, says the man on the tape player. Large bandero boots, lung-shaped trees sprout from silver buckler.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the meg. Internally coherent. Encore! All right!
He furrows his
Hardcore! Ah!
I'm a little worried his isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I'd asked the question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question.
Oh my god.
True, hard, full, core.
Oh my fucking god.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the meg. Internally coherent. Encore! All right!
he furrows his
Hardcore! Ah! The question is, what is
Just
the question?
answer the question.
But there was no
Ah,
question.
fucker.
I wonder if we have to do something. Get, like-
close.
It's a maze, it
Hard,
says.
full, core.
Find your way through the dialogue maze.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
many paths. Is it?
It's hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying hardcore, aren't you? I don't know what to say to that.
Skibber-dee, skibber-danger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this. What to do?
Oh my god.
We're close.
Says the young man with the tape. Okay.
True, hard, full, core.
Is
it's
it?
hardcore.
You're just gonna keep saying hardcore, aren't you?
Skibber-dee, skibber-danger.
Your cop
You fucker.
True, hard, full,
Nothing.
hardcore.
What is it?
Yeah!
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural Gotwaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gotwaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name.
So this is the famous
Could you
Van
be
Eyck
listening
I'm
to
hearing?
an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
You know about him?
He moves his mouth, the sound doesn't come out. His eyes are the size of saucers. It looks like you've rendered him speechless.
He's overcome with some mysterious emotion. It's not merely adoration for what a hard cop you are either. It's more. Could it be gratitude?
Godly empathy success.
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, I'm just a major Eyck-head.
Wow!
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
He begins to shake his head so everyone would understand.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because
Egghead to the mega! The K became the G! The boy became the man! The Advent?
What the fuck?
We're close. True, hard, full, core.
So did I not make it through his maze? Because it didn't say that the
Yeah, I don't know.
thing was completed.
But is it?
Yeah!
This young man or maybe it's not got volume.
Yeah.
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation
Oh
mark.
my god.
Yeah!
He missed one A.
You missed an A in there. I yelled mine with 6 A's, so you have to yell it with 6 too.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law.
I'm gonna talk to this guy real quick.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid,
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
and Egghead.
Egg!
Tape player high above his head continues to blast what is probably anodic music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need. This place is pretty bad. The place is pretty bad. Next time, watch yourself. What was there something you wanted? Your friend Aisel says there's a problem with the church.
Ah, so you've met her. Good, good.
He nods.
He's not as glad as he would like you to think. There is concern in his voice.
Yeah, it's a matter of occupying ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Enough histrionics. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dope heads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dope heads. Burnouts.
He angrily spits on a screw and then starts cleaning it up.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Reversholt.
Strike that. The word.
And sadder yet, because the dope heads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
I won't stand for narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch. Shake your head gravely. I feel like you might be laying this on a bit thick. What is so bad about these dope heads and burnouts? I don't know, I'm a bit of a dope head myself.
Oh, if it was just like that, it would be fine. But they're also spooky.
What do you mean, spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll look into it. Tell me more. I'll make up my mind later. Please, okay, tell me more.
That's a good question. I wonder if we had the stereo on our shoulders, would they notice?
All right, man.
I can try. He claps his hands enthusiastically.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
What's the status of the church? I haven't gotten inside the building yet. Who are these people in the church? What's the deal with Egghead? I want to talk to him. You mentioned some kind of Ecclesiastes that own the church. Who are they? I want to talk to you about this tent full of equipment. What's the status of the church?
I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. A padlock. It's a temporary fix. Just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work.
Does
But
that
it
mean
should hold for a while.
you've locked people in, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
Are you sure they haven't starved to death? Take initiative like proper citizen behavior, I endorse it.
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
85% is good enough. No one lives forever, baby. 85% is not good when you're dealing with somebody's physical well-being.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
What about the key?
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Uh-oh. Reaction speed. Be the cool cop. Catch the key as it flies towards you. Let it fall to the ground. Pick it up like a normal adult person.
What?
I'm gonna try. Don't
Come
kill
on.
myself.
Trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left.
Should give me, if I had morale that I needed healing, it'd probably do it, right?
Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Bask in the glory.
The young man with ribcage-shaped suspenders looks at you, standing there, with a goofy grin on your face. The word august,
Yeah, morale up.
used as an adjective. That's how cool it feels to be old and cool in the eyes of the young. Let's face it, you're near death, yet bathed in the golden rays of stately grandeur, like a late summer's day, like a daddy-o, like a tequila sunset.
No, none of this tequila sunset business. It's gotten me to death's door. There has to be more in this world. Damn right I'm tequila sunset. No.
Arriba!
Arriba.
Are you sure? It's probably too late to be a tequila sunrise now.
Other questions. How long have they
Not
been
long.
locked in there?
Like a week, maybe?
Okay.
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come. Okay,
I'm sorry.
Me too. I shouldn't have that.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know.
Who are they?
The truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't even seen them, but you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
What the fuck?
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
For this man, even regular silence is awful enough. But that was something greater.
You haven't physically seen anyone?
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
What was that about something watching?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means?
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling.
Holy
like
shit.
some kind of crab man.
Well, that's much more specific than you earlier said.
Yeah,
A
you
crab
know,
man?
The way it was climbing up and around the ceiling. Like a crab.
That's pretty fucked up.
You lead the story with the crab man.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Ambush behavior, not crab man.
Crab man!
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. A cell was alone that time. But I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
Well, she was high.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
The implications of this are too numerous to consider. Proceed with caution. Learn all you can before entering that dark building.
so exhausted of this.
Not human.
It was this dark, yeah, you know.
It was stalking a
Are
cell.
you sure it was a crab
As in-
man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally.
You should ask her.
The implications of this are...
Can you tell me more about the
too numerous to
machinery?
consider.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
Jacked up to some snuff station.
It means like one of those rich boy private radio stations where you can listen to people getting killed on and jerk off to it. Sick shit.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff.
He appears sincere enough, sire. You could, of course, be wrong.
We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machines. He'll tell you more.
Tell me more about the machinery.
You should talk to Noid.
With a small surge of PEA,
Talk to Noid then.
Good idea.
So how can you be sure that the Bronets and Dopeheads if you haven't seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
this is a below-feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Wait, you can't. Oh, I try to weaponize patheticity. I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument. Wow, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire. I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool you.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Sure.
What's the deal with Egghead? I want to talk to him.
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
How do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you ever really talked to him?
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his centre, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself.
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music,
What a-
and by being a master
what's
of
a master of
ceremonies.
ceremonies?
You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you, then. An MC for short.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes?
You mentioned some kind of ecclesiastes that own that.
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Demagoguery.
Demagoguery is
That's a good word.
Trump's a demagogue. It's appealing to people's basest fears. Before we go in, what do you mean by Meteor and the founding party? I do know them. Can you refresh my memory? Mask it. Now humor me, Andre. What is the founding party? Don't mask it. I don't even know what the founding party is. Before we go on, what do you mean Meteor and
You know, of Meteo, concerning Meteo.
Meteo?
Meteo, a country on Muindi, on the Muindi Isla.
His eyes, squinting his eyes to see if you're kidding. On the Mundi Isla. Okay. I don't even know what the founding party is.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
And?
And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, made the innocentic system, no?
Okay, but it doesn't sound like they appreciate a dance club in their church, or they sound exactly the kind of people who would want loud music in the church. I feel like they don't want the dance club.
You're totally wrong about that.
He shakes his head.
The Pericanassian Church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance!
He violently shakes the tape player as if to see if he can break it.
Love is hardcore!
Unity!
Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse!
He turns the volume up and then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you'll now break into dance.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes
Oh,
coursing
no.
through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the bass, as if testing the waters.
No words, enjoy the beat, nod your head. I don't understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? I guess love can be pretty hardcore, ... I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Enotic music is about love. Alright, I'm gonna start nodding my head.
Feels good.
I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, it can.
He's coming around.
He nods at his
getting
friend. Mischievous grin. What is a posse?
Your posse's like your people, man. Like you got your cut posse. You look out for each other and you party together. That's a posse.
I love his
And where
accent.
is your posse, detective? Nothing comes to you.
Kim is my
The world
posse.
is silent.
What about Jean and the horse-faced woman?
Maybe. We don't know yet.
Okay.
It sounds like you're just saying random things. Love posse makes some noise. Now I understand it was lame of me to understand. Yeah, so I guess, yeah. It was lame of me to suggest otherwise.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of pericarnassianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
Friend forms a fist with a screwdriver still in his hand, reprovingly so.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Yeah! Let it out! Let the disco happen! Bring the disco into this world! Get this church shit on, and then dance there, motherfucker!
I wanted to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
And it's distilled.
Oh,
He doesn't know what to say.
it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Maybe if we had higher drama, we'd know what is behind this friendly guy. It reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
It's also mixed with a peculiar chemical scent like laundry detergent.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. A shrug
making
is good
drugs in
enough
here.
for us. Why say it when you can shrug it?
What's with all the Nosafed?
The what now?
Point at the bottles of nasal spray.
Oh, the old Ultra.
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
Sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Nosa, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosafed is the shit.
Good. Now on to the next thing. Can I have some? I have nose problems too.
Sure. Here you go, officer.
Yay, I got
The
free
Nosa.
Nosafed.
Blast away.
Sweet.
What is Nosafed? Does that give us health?
Yeah.
Yay.
So now we have 2 of 3 health. Now we have 3 of 3 health.
The what now?
Because we have a range
Oh.
on.
He's like an...
I have a major sinus infection. Yes. What?
Alright,
He
enough of
nods
that.
enthusiastically. No doubt, a little relief.
I need godly logic to beat this guy. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Take a moment to analyze. Cell was high. Unexplained Nosafed. Distilled water should be on there too.
Wow. Man. It would have been super low if we hadn't talked to him.
That's all for
As
now.
always, we'll be right here.
I mean, you could try it. It was a white check.
Yeah. I can also try it with some stuff on.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
Skin shows through the holes in the speed freaks. Too large sweater in front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and
It's
parts.
good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
He runs his hands through his hair, which is combed back in mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gears. Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
continues to rearrange his tools. Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
What's wrong with the supernatural? The supernatural, you think it's real or that it exactly, what's with that?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
Supernatural, so you think it's real, that it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Why are you called Noid?
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
Picks up some sort of widget.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Does this mean we need sign matching?
Yes. Further sign matching
Sync
would
signs
be
with
good
Noid.
for us.
Oh my god.
One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church.
Alright. Okay,
But
maybe I'll
what will
come back.
Kuno think about this?
It's a
We're
different...
Kuno's bitch,
Only on that side.
first and foremost. But we're still on the north
Word
side
of
of
his-
Jamrock.
Oh,
like-
he's king.
King shit of Jamrock.
We can still do favors for
North.
people.
True, hard, full, calm.
We can do
Okay.
favors for others.
Okay.
Hardcore to the mega. Internally
I
coherent.
was wondering if you knew about the mercenary kill behind the Whirling Rags hostel.
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yakokata, the place to be.
I'm beginning to think this really doesn't have anything to do with the case. You said Yakutata is the place to be. What does that mean?
Yakokata is a hardcore place.
Gotta exhaust these
Big club, true,
dialogues.
hard, full, hardcore, internally coherent. All core, all right.
Just tell me exactly what you're doing.
Gotta get the people going.
I see.
Yeah, request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible. Big club,
Fucking
true,
guy.
hard, intern, all
He furrows his brow.
hardcore.
Okay.
Is it though?
Yeah.
But is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
He frowns and starts bobbing his head
Oh my
back and forth
God.
once more.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music? Are you a thought reader? Why are there lungs in your belt buckle? On your belt buckle. Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
Does that mean you're a thought reader? So you're a thought reader. You're not a thought reader, you're a communist. Tell me something, okay. So does that mean you're a thought reader?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as thought reading.
Yeah! Revolution imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revershow imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
But I was thinking Revachol imperative.
Oh my god. It reminds me of in Ghostbusters when at the very beginning they're doing the like test,
Yeah.
the psychic test. Can you see through these? And then the poor little wiener keeps getting them
Love it.
actually wrong.
And they're only getting paid $5.
Yeah, you can keep the $5.
I will! You're right, I wasn't thinking that.
Hardcore superstar!
So you're a communist.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Yeah! With the rebel yell!
It's good you're not a communist anyway. You should be ultra liberal. Best not to be a communist. Having extreme views on issues is detrimental to understanding all sides. I don't need morale healed, but I'll do it.
We are
Oh, sure.
full.
I can do that. If you want that, I can avoid taking a stand.
Please don't turn him into a moralist.
Oh my
I
god.
don't even know what to say to that.
Be a moralist, egghead. The balance needs your help. Don't be a moralist. Wait, what am I saying? You should consider your choices carefully and rationally. Don't be a moralist. That path requires sensible examination of all nuances unattainable by most people. Be a moralist, egghead. The balance of things needs your help.
Aye!
He yells. You guess egghead is a moralist now. Tell me something else, egghead.
It's time to compromise.
That's what he's saying now.
Oh my god.
So could we make Egghead like a racist too? Obviously, one shouldn't get too hasty with the decision making.
Almost there.
Almost there. You could use a bit more something
Incremental change. I'm
appropriate.
swiftly moving toward a solution which pleases nobody.
You feel Jermaine Egghead's smile is too enthusiastic, but it'll have to do for now.
I made him a communist.
Oh my god. You said we were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
He turns pensive all of a sudden.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
Think for a moment, and his expression clears.
It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
It's hyper hardcore, it's super hardcore, it's only ultra hardcore. It's proto and not hardcore at all. My brain told me this.
Wow! Culture cop!
For a moment, you almost think he's going to put the tape player down, but that would be ludicrous.
I think you might be right, but how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question? Try to think of something that could make it harder core? Wait, I just remember something. I'm the police. I can't help you with this right now. Okay. Try to think of something that can make it harder core? This is not saying this out loud. I'm going to try to conceptualize
Right.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
it. Think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
Oh, I must have failed checks.
Damn.
My imagination fails me. What? Me?
I know! So does mine!
My inland empire is massive. Must be my conceptualization's too low.
But there's something else that hasn't failed you.
My horniness. Like,
Oh, I know!
But there's something else.
so weird that I
hasn't
didn't
failed
get either conceptualization or
Yeah.
inland empire piping in. What is the question?
No! This is the answer!
Wait, I remember something. I'm the police.
Uh-huh.
Nothing. Me being police isn't going to help us. Actually, it's more likely to hinder us.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Nothing. Me being the police isn't going to help us.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I can't help you with this right now. I need something else.
Yeah! I don't know what I'm doing!
Okay. Maybe this is why this came up. No, but what came up wasn't a physical instrument that said, but something else hasn't. I thought this maybe appeared because of that. But okay, no, it is. It's interesting that it was it physical instrument that said something else isn't? It must have been. I thought it was electrochemistry, and that's why I said horniness. But it's physical. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. No, I'm pretty sure this came in. But anyways, he loves to party, but it's physical instrument that's needed. So physical instrument's saying it wants to dance, and this is what's required to dance. Yeah. This wants to dance. This is required to dance.
Okay.
And that's the rub. So I might need to change my clothes. Your real name's Jermaine?
Dark hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
I'm gonna go French.
Why would lungs be for love?
Yeah.
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
I think she may have just had nuclear.
Could have been something else.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
The
they?
radioactivity.
Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
Really?
I think so.
Well, lungs are where you hold the breath of your soul, aren't they?
Highly gaily.
Wait a
Lungs
second.
are for
I'm
love.
gonna try the French.
Love!
He suddenly
full
yells.
of lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange, damaged feeling grows on and on. Cause I've never loved someone like you before.
A dopamine surge accompanies the words. It feels like electricity flowing down your scalp, dissipated into your neck.
That felt so
Feels
good.
like a spark of life in that moribund sponge.
Egghead loves
of
me.
your body.
Do you want this off? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know what egghead means.
Lungs are for love.
Good to know.
Normal, stable, normal, stable.
Okay. I'm just gonna change, guys.
All right.
Give me a second. I'm gonna get ready to
I
dance.
just got changing my clothes.
Physical instrument negative. No, don't want that.
We have nothing affecting our physical instrument on our being.
I thought we had a single article of clothing that could up our physical instrument. I thought we...
Was it our hat?
Where's our muscle shirt? I mean, we have the mesh shirt. I thought we had another... Oh, wait, up here. Here we go. Physical instrument +1. Electrochemistry goes down, which is what wants to dance, but these track pants will help us dance. Also, tank top.
Obviously.
Here we go. Our attempt at dancing.
The large
We can do it.
teeth has
We can do it.
Incremental progress. Yeah.
We got a
Maybe?
chance. Come on.
No,
Oh.
don't be silly. Your body isn't for thinking. It's for robust, wholesome things. Things like discus, javelin, and 400-meter hurdles. Discus.
Did someone say disco?
What's the... We can try this again immediately?
Yeah.
The horrific deck type wants to try again, it says. Because it thought discus was disco.
Oh my god. Amazing.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate. In your heart that's alone. And in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every Corday animal.
It needs more bass.
What?
The young man makes a sudden move. He's about to turn the volume down, but that'd be ridiculous. And a good melody is what makes a song really stick. So you can't get it out of your head anymore. Point to your head.
Wow. Okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I don't know, I was thinking you would know. No, I'm not gonna be some anodic cop too. I've got enough capotypes already. I don't know, I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about anodic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor guy. He's getting all existential for Egghead.
He feels ashamed he can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
Okay, I'll look into it. I'm in an official capacity. It's up to the police to make beats get harder. Alright, I'll see if I can come up with something on my own. A citizen's investigation. Take the test. So I can do it as a citizen or as a cop.
Oh my god.
I'd say it's cop work.
The young man falls silent
And Kim's
with
not here.
appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's jam.
Yeah, maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
Huh.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does. Yes. But what is art? No, art is for arrogant blowhards. Why am I getting this? What is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean,
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
hold on. Is architecture also art? Yes, I have been feeling critical lately. Is architecture also art?
Of course not. It's autism, box drawing, masturbation with a ruler and a
What?
sextant, or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
Wait, what about music? Is it art?
Only the most experimental kind.
I have been feeling critical lately. You're right.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half
Art hobo
critic, half cop.
Half art critic, half cop. Wait, but don't I have to be 100% cop to get the case finished at all? Okay, so 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from repetition, so be it. No, I cannot risk another cop of diversion at this point. Go away. Yes.
Something to ponder.
Don't I have to be 100% cop to get this case finished at all?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
Okay.
Exactly. It's not only
Actual
duty
art
to
degree is-
only catch the criminals
Oh my
off
God.
the street. You must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Oh, I don't think I want to be mean, especially to people who do art.
Huh?
We're
I
too
see you.
empathetic for that.
Yeah, but I have the thought.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Can I outfit myself for logic and try
always.
this white check? Try to get to the bottom of these drugs here.
We have -1 in logic and something that we're wearing right now.
Okay, I'll check. Oh, here's a +1 logic. Okay, we went from -1 to
Okay.
+1, so that must have been the glasses the whole
Yeah.
time, because these other glasses were -1. It gave us more empathy, which we didn't necessarily need.
Right.
Drama, composure, rhetoric, logic, checkmate. And we can afford the health too. Hey you,
Hi again. So, how are
got my
things going?
thinking clothes on. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Take a moment, okay.
Okay.
Ouch.
Damn it!
So the speed freaks want to start a club for dance music. That much checks out. Youths like music. You feel as though you might have liked music more when you were young, too. But you digress.
Rubs chin. What's the gist of it?
The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well.
I love how logic, like, is so confident of itself even when it's failed. Like, it doesn't know that it had failure. It's just
Right.
like,
Plus,
These are things
and it has to be
that make
considered,
sense.
you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had the church. That settles it.
Good acoustics.
Analysis complete. Their story checks out. It still feels as if this didn't quite go as it should have. But
all right.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah.
Inland Empire warns us we shouldn't go into the church till we really know what's going on here.
Right.
I feel like it's warning us to get this check done properly before we venture into the church. But I don't know.
You don't know if you'll...
I might just go clip that wire and go in.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
do you want to know what happened there? It was like come out in completely different clothes. Yes.
the shaggy-haired girl kneels
You want a
on
break?
sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
Time to stretch, guys.
If you don't mind, I would like to make myself a coffee, I think.
Biggie's gonna go get a coffee. You guys get yourself snacks. We'll be back in a bit. Stay tuned.
Whoa, did you hear my
I
stomach?
heard your stomach. Go ahead. Fill it up. Alright, guys, we'll be back real soon. Go stretch yourselves.
Especially your butts.
Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys got your snacks and whatnot.
And that you
Coffee.
stretched your
You
butts.
stretch your butt. We've talked to her friends, so maybe we can have another dialogue thing with
So
her.
you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us?
I gotta ask a question
With
first.
the shoot.
She breathes on her hands for one.
Hey, buddy. I'm sorry I woke you up. He was so cute. He was like on his side with his belly showing, so I went over and pet him, and now he's up. Yeah, pal. You want
Why'd
more
you
belly
do
rubs?
that?
If you come down, I'll give them to you.
Yeah, and I can play the game.
The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there?
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
Tell us.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
It's clearly this is a radio relay station.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pirate. Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Fair.
Like a crab, you say?
The lieutenant nods, his face stone. What did the crabman look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
Come
here,
on.
buddy.
Quit stalling on me. What do you look like?
You're right. I don't believe you. You're wrong. I do believe you. Definitely.
Why?
She raises a brow. Seems too ludicrous for a lie. Why? What would you stand to gain? Yeah, two.
Nothing. Anyway, what else?
The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there? Oh, we already did that. I'd like to know
Good
more
boy.
about your associates. We'll go to that one.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
Wait, why'd you choose that one? I didn't even know what the other things were.
Because I asked and you didn't
Okay.
respond.
I was just getting him. Just answer the question, please. What do you mean? You must know something about them. Yeah.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
What about you? Tell me something about yourself. Oh, okay. Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Aha, okay. Maybe I'll ask later about all this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different
Talk to
later,
Syl
but
about her associates. Okay. Huh.
Did you want to keep going down? The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see?
Yeah, go in there.
Okay.
oh, that. You know,
She's less prone to blurt it out, Crab Man, than the others.
Go ahead and tell me.
okay.
Exhaust
She
this.
was dressed like someone who's been raised
Go-
by their
no, don't say
grandmother.
that.
You know,
Go on.
strange old clothes.
Well, yeah,
Had
say
this
that's not
absent
especially
expression.
frightening.
And then, you know, right behind her, he stopped right before he got...
Like a crab, you say?
What does Crab Man look like?
It was too dark.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went.
Quit stalling. What did he look like? Eh?
No.
No, just
You were
you're
wrong. Yeah, these
I
are.
believe you.
I don't want
Why?
to. Strange things happen. I would like to hear though.
Okay then. They certainly do around me.
Okay. I guess that's all we can do with her for now. Let's look at our quest list now. The stuff that we picked up from them in the last little bit here.
Okay. Oops.
Hey, where are you going? Don't go anywhere. What's up, little bud?
Help ravers start a nightclub. The ravers ask you to help turn the church
Oh, they just call
into
them
a dance
ravers.
hall. So look into the spookers in the church. Sync the signs with Noid. Noid doesn't want to talk to you. The signs are not in sync. Guess you need to help him and his friends out somehow. Prove that you're one of the crew. Then who knows what I'll tell you.
Wait, maybe we should go in there with the boombox on our shoulder and see what happens. Will that change their dialogue with us?
We can try it.
Go ahead.
Oh, we gotta change our clothes.
Go to items, or tools rather, I think. Because it's a holdable object. There you go.
Alright.
So, yeah, head on in. See what they think of this.
How do you get it?
L1, and then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I am on it.
He's purring.
Love you. You're a good boy. You with your best friend? That's very nice.
He's snorting a little bit.
Yes.
Just talk to each of them, see if there's any new dialogue.
Large-headed youth has closed his eyes, lost in the music. Sensing you, he opens them.
Incremental progress!
Alright, goodbye.
Yeah!
Hey guys.
Huh? I see you're here again.
Alright,
Offside,
that's nothing
man.
new.
Okay.
Did I mention getting us into the church?
Hi again. So,
Nothing.
As always,
That was a good thought, though.
Hello, fellow kids. Yeah. Hey, I gave you good cuddles. You liked them. You were purring the whole time.
Yeah, so why'd you go over there?
He's gonna maybe go for a nap now. Alright, I'm gonna take off this.
Contains 3 bottles. Freezer.
It'll tell you. Gotta go cash these in.
Yeah.
Put my horny pants back on. My horny gloves are already on. And my crazy shirt. Drama. Ups my drama. And my glasses, I want full-blown empathy.
Hello again.
Well, maybe we should head to the pawn shop.
What does the little head, like the one orange thing down there, indicate?
It means we picked up a thought to think.
Oh, okay, right.
If we
Actual
feel like it.
art. Agree.
You know, I have to say, I think critics are useless.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny, of all kinds. Art especially is, like, laughable that such a thing exists. Critiquing art.
I think one thing that's interesting about it is that if you find someone whose thoughts have aligned with you in the past, they can introduce you to new things.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh,
That's
I like
cool.
you and you like that, so maybe I'll like that book. I'm thinking book critics.
Like, if you think of a critic, a movie critic or something, as somebody who says, I liked this for the following reasons, and if you are like me who's liked other things like this in the past, then maybe you will too. It's a way to find things, for that sake. But when it comes to, please tell me whether this is good or not, I can't find an opinion of my own.
Yeah. Game critics could be, like, good, I think.
Shouldn't?
In the sense that I was just describing, like, you find someone who's got sort of the same taste as you. If you don't have the time or resources to check it all out yourself. Movie critics always give me good book recommendations, too. Oh.
What? Movie critics? What?
Interesting. Wow, dude.
Yeah. Good to have.
Yes. I feel so much safer today than I have any other day. Why are we going back to the pawn shop? To sell the bird?
Yes.
That's... We gotta do that?
Well, no, I'm going to the pawn shop in order to look for music.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense. I thought that, like, it was kind of like burning a hole in your pocket. You gotta...
How much is the bird worth? It's worth quite a bit, right?
I think it was...
Like $7.
Oh, shit.
What are we saving up? We want to buy
You wanna buy the
synthesizer.
fucking sneakers.
Broken down fence and barbed wire.
The sneakers are 50 real.
I did not see all these things before. I've not been here.
No.
This thing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Money.
Money. Their money, I found, looks like CDs. Sometimes.
Glory says the graffito. The ghosts of us.
To the ghost of us. Glory to the ghost of us.
Someone's left their music collection behind in the tarpaulin. A tape! The smallest. We found it! Oh no!
Karaoke!
Iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
And Becky and I encounter a lot of these types of things in Japan where it haunts you, the abandoned houses.
We found a wicked awesome one.
In the middle of a bamboo
last
forest.
year.
Like,
yeah.
oh, last
not
year.
last week. Last week. But that one from a few years ago was also amazing.
Yeah, the
No.
one I took a picture of you in front of.
The one from a few days ago was in the middle of a bamboo forest, and the bamboo was like all
Creaking and
clinking against everything.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
What happened here?
In this yard,
So looks at the small building. A flock of gray swallows takes off in the distance.
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
What is block obscure?
A black bloc, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way.
So this is part of the block obscure?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
At least they left some old music behind. Tap on your tape.
Yes, and you picked it up as part of the jam rock shuffle.
Gives you a weary smile.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Oh yeah, Kim still wants to solve the murder.
Yeah, what the heck, Kim? What gives? Birds in the birch tree, barely audible coos come from above. Here we go. Interact with the tape you found in the shack along the coast. The A side has a small church of Saint Denis, Saint Sans. Saint Denis. What the hell is that?
Saint Denis. Red Dead.
Ah, written on it. While the B side is supposed to contain an instrumental version, it requires a boombox to play. So it has an instrumental version, meaning we can do karaoke to it.
Nice.
Interact.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Play.
You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Press the ear against the speaker.
It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this. No, I couldn't. It's too sad. I might cry and trash my room again. Scratch that. I'm already crying and I look dumb and old.
Crying is good. It gives your performance authenticity. Besides, you already know the lyrics, since you listened to it like 1,000,000 times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the world.
We might need this.
After you've won him
fucking
over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Oh, that's balls.
So we're gonna have to keep a hold on to that statue of the bird. I've changed my outfit too. Forgot. I like to wear this, right? Conceptualization up.
Yeah.
And I think that's all I've been wearing.
Our black tank top thing? Oh, okay, we have it on.
I think that the game shouldn't let you take off the tie.
Ever?
If that no, it shouldn't. Like if it completely makes the tie go silence, just taking it off once. I feel like there should at least be a moment, as this game has been quite good with it at points of no return, where the tie is like yells at you to not do it, and you have a chance to like make a dialogue choice whether you're like, are you sure you want to do this?
Right.
It's like, or the tie should beg you
Yeah,
to
yeah.
not.
Begging would make so much sense. It is good that we found that location before selling the bird. Like we were literally on our way.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we'd be able to convince Gart otherwise. Anyways, I'm going here to check if he has anything to sell in terms of a beat.
What is the...
We need to make the music more hardcore.
Just like in your real life, man. You're always trying to find the new sound.
Yeah. Hey, I observed something new in here.
Oh, sweet.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him, is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyundal burning.
Sniff the t-shirt.
Yes.
That's a rad man from Hyundal shirt you got there. How much you selling this shirt for? Sniff the t-shirt.
Sniff it.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there.
Yeah.
Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
That's a rad man from Hyundal t-shirt you got there.
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
You must be a serious man from Hyundal fan.
A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Hyundalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Hyundal really existed. But
What?
they're wrong.
You mean he was real?
I mean, even if the man from Hyundal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
He sounds incredulous.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hyundal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting. Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
How much are you selling this shirt
Oh,
for?
it's gonna be so much.
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
Because I'm a broke cop without a cent to my name.
I sympathize, I do. But this is a for-profit enterprise.
Wait a
Two-
That's
minute.
dirt cheap.
But
Perhaps I could
why?
repay you in some other way?
I deal in goods,
Damn it.
not services. 2
Good
real.
try.
That's
Wait.
dirt cheap.
But
I guess I
Why?
can't really think of a good reason.
you'll just have to buy it then.
Did
But
he
it's
kind of
not
laugh?
like it's
Here buzzed the
expensive.
dry stuff. Is this t-shirt cursed?
Welcome to Hyundal, officer.
Put that shit on. Let's do it for us.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Physical
oh.
instrument up. Inspiring musculature. Shivers up. Sprawling saga. Authority down. I don't need that. Too old for this shirt. The man of Hyundal is standing in front of a burning village, dual-wielding ever-present Zweihanders. His muscles look ready to burst out of the two-dimensional print into your three-dimensional life. Yay! Took off the drama. So I up my physical instrument. I'm a little bit stronger with this on. My shivers go up.
Take off your jacket for a sec so we can
Yeah.
see his shirt.
Oops. What did I just... There we go. My jacket. I'll just go over here.
Oh, oh, he's a little tummy.
That's
Yes.
good stuff. But I want the jacket on for what? Conceptualization. I mean, it looks great. We'll every so often take it off just to look at it.
Okay, that's fair.
Just to remind me, shivers again. It's supposed to be... At high levels, shivers will make you seem mad to the outside world as you listen to the city and don't cry with it. Okay. The low shivers, though, you'll seldom hear the city speak to you. So it's all about being in tune with the city.
Shivers in tune with the city.
Yeah. And it really is a Hobocop thing to have higher shivers. But you don't want too high or you're just going to start a little bit, seem a little crazy. Do you have anything else?
How much money do we have?
Hello,
we have
hello. Let me know if I can
1477.
help you with anything.
Tapes.
Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it spinning. It all starts with the tape. Sure, let me have a look.
I have some armor.
All right, let's see it.
These gauntlets.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't need bloodthirsty mercenaries knocking on my door looking for their missing toys. Besides, this gear costs a fortune. There's no one in Martinez with that kind of money.
It feels like he would have accepted the risk if he hoped to profit from it. It's not greed, though. Deep down, he's a gambler, provided the stakes are sufficiently interesting.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh, I haven't even really read this yet. Liquid of an unearthly blue tint kind of might not be, but definitely does glow in the dark. This is 98.7 pure alcohol. Keep it away from open flame. And then the bird is worth 750. Dead body regrows. Okay. So
Another
if
time,
he has tapes that will help us, it's going to be a perception thing. Just like that t-shirt, I think we have to up our perception in order to find what we need in here. I'm starting to see the value in perception. It's finding us, goods. It's finding us money.
Right. Our brain did tell us to save the spirits. I recall that. For the right time, we'll know it when it comes.
No, we don't want to listen to that part of our brain.
Well, it's just like we should just
We're
leave
gonna
it there just in case.
Yeah, we can save it for something else, but not what that part of the brain says.
Well, just when the time comes, let's discuss it then.
$8. Who did we think they would help with? Potentially, we could give it to. I don't know.
It was the tie that told us. Of course
Look at this.
it was.
Actual art degree. Yeah, it's another hopotype.
An hour and 30 minutes. So insulting.
Oh, really? Perception
Research
down.
time.
Can't even look at the shit. Perception down. It says the worst one. It's another copotype. The worst one. The most savage and brutal. The art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is shit. I feel like that sometimes. You have to employ an armada of adjectives and depict a demean mediocrity of the works of visual institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle until the vocabulary is punishing mediocrity, becoming second nature. Here we go.
Oh my god. Do you have any tapes?
Yeah, I don't think he does.
So right now we have 2 orange health with 1 backup and 5 morale with 2 backup.
Hey, I know what anodic music is now, bitch.
Yeah. Are you impressed,
She's gonna be
Elizabeth?
fucking pissed that I know what it is now. I can just throw around like the guy's name who makes it. They
Yeah.
can throw around like the Elysium, shit like that, to prove that I know.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Huh?
Be straight with me. What kind of music do you listen to?
Yeah.
She looks as if pondering whether to answer.
A Nordic dance.
Not only do you get it, you know it.
Hold on, of course I get it. It's a progressive soundscape mixing nomadic rhythms with pop melodies.
Okay, you have a dictionary. That doesn't mean you get it.
I'm gonna need to start pumping it on my boombox.
Let's.
Fine. Fine.
I thought you would love me.
Also, is there any perception checks that I needed to do? Like, that I could refresh my white checks if I put a point into perception? What's the little girl check that I wanted to do something?
There's something with the little girl.
I'm gonna look at my map.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wait, there's an exclamation point on one. Down here.
So it's new?
That's suggestion. Interfacing. Pain threshold. Interfacing.
Pain threshold is not like it's a bug.
Yeah. Godly Andre check, which is logic,
Logic.
to beat him. But up here we got...
See, there's the Ferris wheel.
Physical... Oh, there it is, yeah. Interfacing damaged ledgers. Huh, we don't have any checks that require perception. Huh.
We don't know yet if one of those drunks was the lady's husband. Have we asked her name?
Who?
The woman looking at books.
I don't know, but I could talk to her about some people I found. He's talking about your husband?
What about him?
What does he look
Honestly, not that different from you.
like a late-stage alcoholic, then?
That's one way to put it, yes. What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. It's his cool jacket. I even tried throwing it away,
I don't think so.
He just dug it out of the bin.
Took it out of the bin? That's
And you
filthy.
go, well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in the cold. In sum, she gives you a short nod.
Yeah, so anyways. The little girl. Annette is a composure. What a weird check.
Huh.
I need composure to get her check.
It wasn't highlighted, so we can't redo it right now.
Yeah, I know. I want to see 45 out of 100 skill. Anything that happened over there that would open up new options over here? I did pick up the gloves. I
girl
wonder if
with the
Kuna would like to know.
gloves, yeah.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about Kuno.
I could talk to, yeah, we did find the gloves, and it was Cindy the Skull that told us where to find them.
Right.
Maybe that matters. But yeah, I think I might just want to keep on doing stuff on the other side of the coast since I wasn't able to find the tapes.
We did highlight the mud next to the body. It just said, like, it's, like, smelly and...
Hey, what's this? Oh, that's the wall. Hey, we could try this. Gonna want to get my interfacing up. No, I have better than that. This.
Our morale is great.
Interfacing. I think that's it. Yeah, we've already gone over this. Interfacing is only the gloves. And we don't have anything that puts it down that we're wearing, so I'll just put my brush in my hand and the paint bucket in my other hand. Huh? Oh, it's not a tool.
Yeah, it
so
was...
just owning the things is enough. They're items.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
What's the area, Ian?
Paintbrush, check. Heavy fuel oil, check. Now the only thing left to do is paint the wall. The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
I love you, Kuno.
Oh my god.
Fuck the police, mother of all walls. What shadow lies there beneath the red gleam? Draw a 3,500-year-old pictogram of a human being. Something beautiful as a got no parking. That's it. I love you, Kuno.
Obviously. Oh! We're so cool.
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
I did it.
Very poetic. Really poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really bad one we are supposed to solve.
It's beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
I gotta go check in with Kuno. Have you seen it yet? Have you seen it? Kuno S?
Trying to sneak up on me again!
I love how much Kuno S is Ben Dead Kid.
Yeah. Fraser and I came to that realization the other day, and we were like, what? Oh my god.
He's trying to diddle you, Kuno! Alright.
Kuno saw you wield that can. Sweet graffito action pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
Yes!
Yeah, you like our Kuno? Papa's bad to the bone, Kuno. Rotten to the core. Thank you, Kuno. I really appreciate it.
You're still a dink. Now what's your case with Kuno?
That's all we get from him. Oh, well.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
It was so worth it.
It was worth it. We got a small amount. Thank you so much, Kuno.
I'll die before I squeal.
Worth it.
Can you highlight the mud just to be sure we did look at it?
I did.
There are several footprints in
What the
mud
hell?
left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What the fuck? I did highlight it.
We did, remember? And it said it was like kind of stinky and...
Why do you get to do it twice? And it changes.
I don't know, thank you so much for...
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
It was your thought, not the mud.
Okay. Okay.
Lieutenant workers' boots, boot tracks. Lieutenant worker boot tracks. Point to them.
Noted.
Visual calculus. I don't think I have anything that gives me visual calculus in my
I don't think so
wardrobe,
either, actually.
so counted the Hardy Boys, and Hardy's said they hang the victims. That gives us extra.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardy Boys in the mess hall of whirling in rags.
Get over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the bald cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print. 5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot. But number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens, and the tracks burn in it with strange
Where's
beauty.
the big guy?
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
And the last one?
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8 Hardy Boy.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man? A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
Light step, number 41 shoe. A heavy one, 200. That's Shanky. That's
The Genghis or whatever.
the aberration. No. I'm gonna be wrong.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy
Ah,
boy.
we're just mentioning them.
The one with his front teeth missing.
You mean the rat-faced one?
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
The heavy one.
200. This could be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardy boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant?
Maybe it wasn't.
There is real, palpable excitement in his voice at the prospect of it not.
I was thinking it was the giant of Coco Nur. But maybe it was. Just imagine a giant man at least 2.5 meters tall.
It could have been, but if it wasn't...
He waits for you to finish the sentence. You're right, the fat guy from the booth is carrying the victim. It could be an extremely obese person.
The fat guy from the mess hall isn't that obese. He's more like a farm boy. Definitely not 250 kilograms on his arm. You have to admit, he's the best fit we've got.
You're right. It's probably him carrying a guy.
Possibly, yes.
The aberration one.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy boy. Wonder who he is.
Any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
A drummer? That's stupid. So...
Looking for a drummer.
We're looking for a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking
Definitely
for
a
a drummer.
drummer.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Nod thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
Yes, prudent.
Seems prudent, no? Mm-hmm.
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Ravachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What happened?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
He looks at the tracks, face lighting up from realization.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy boys.
Let him have his moment.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our Old Soul.
So the Odd Soul was present at the lynching.
Yes.
But he's not in
I
the
doubt
mess
the
hall.
Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep our eyes open. I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the Old Soul. I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy boy.
Probably not.
Maybe you're right and it's someone else. I'm guessing that's the...
Yeah,
yes,
it's the rat-faced
well, I
one.
could still be wrong.
Or the heavy
200.
one. Just
He
exhausting
might be
these.
right. 200 kilograms of living...
I don't know.
I do. The
Okay.
fat guy. Interesting.
Aberration.
Someone
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Just nod.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before...
If only
the left.
I'd come up with that
The
idea.
accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south toward the traffic jams instead. The machines are silent.
Do you think it was the woman?
Engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam.
We're still looking for that woman.
What do I then after?
Indeed.
So far,
Of course, there were 8 tracks.
there's one. Yes, I'm guessing that's the skinny
Oops.
Hardy boy. I could still be wrong, but I'm a week.
It is not.
As I
Correct.
I'm guessing that's the skinny. I could still be
Okay.
wrong, but
Okay. We did it. Yeah, so weird. I thought we'd already looked at them.
Yeah, and I disregarded
What do
someone
you
in the
see?
last episode being like, no, we've totally done that.
Yeah. But I think it was a circle above her head while we walked near
Yeah,
it, and it
must
made me
have
think
been.
that I'd done it.
Yeah.
We have money to blow.
No, we have money to save. You want your sneakers, don't you?
You're using the sneakers as an excuse to make me save money.
Yes, sir, I am.
And then you'll hope that I won't spend it on the sneakers when the time comes.
Do we do this in real life?
It was a passing fancy.
We definitely don't do this in real life. You
The tin
desperately
machine
need
stands in the
sneakers.
corner. A sign says, "Want your bottles clumped
Ooh,
into the
$1.
machine," and the money appears. Do you know what you should?
Did I want the other Hyemdall book? And see if I can go show it to Measurehead? I mean, I'm going to buy that book eventually, so... Might as well. What?
But what if we need the money for something else?
We don't.
Not every new place is gonna be full of pools full of money.
That's why I need to up my perception. I'm gonna get so much money from that.
After 2100 today, we can go talk to the man from Unit 28. The smoking dude.
Right. I don't want to. I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he's a jerk, but...
Oops, downstairs.
Yeah.
What's up, bitch?
We need money for the street lamp.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to goodness. You were already...
She smiles and nods.
I want some money.
I went to a second-hand store the other day, and they had
The
street
display rack
lamps
is brimming
for
with
sale, and I was like,
featuring
oh
an
my
extremely
god,
muscular,
I want them.
sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyemdall somewhere.
I want the man from Hyemdall and the Devil Woman.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
yeah, did you see our shirt? We're big fans.
The frontispiece of this old paperback features the muscle man in chains kneeling before some salacious-looking woman on a regal seat, a bonfire between the throne and the man, casting a shadow on the wall, and the shadow of the vixen's head dress looks like a pair of demonic horns. I wish they actually showed us that.
The edges of the pages are worn and smudged. A lot of people have read about the Devil Woman's altercations with the Hyemdall man.
Look at the back cover.
The jacket copy proclaims, "Man from Hyemdall returns in his most exciting adventure yet. After crashing into a strange jungle, cannibalistic natives abduct his only surviving comrade, Noble Tiribald. Before Man from Hyemdall can mount a rescue..."
Should we save this for some time when
No.
we need to pass time?
No,
That
I
would
want to
be
read it
perfect.
now!
By a tribe of female warriors and taken to the ancient citadel of Cloud City, where a mysterious and wicked queen rules supreme. Will Man from Hyemdall be able to escape his dire situation and find his missing friend?
Fine.
I'm sorry.
I'll save it for when we need to pass time.
I'm sorry. It's just that it helps.
You need money for the street lamp, says Kamari.
Mhm.
Yeah, I should save up for that too.
Yeah. It was only 700?
70.
70.
It was a lot. Maybe it was like 600. Never mind. It was maybe a lot.
Remember when the booze was 300 and then it was 3?
Yeah. Even though it's pawnable for 8.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check in with Joyce.
Yeah, check in with Cindy too.
Back on the coast. So we're looking for a synthesizer.
I love you, Kuno.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Did you see my mural?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Can't you tell?
I'm painting a I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right word.
Why are you so committed to facing the
This
building?
place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up. You know, summon the forces of crime. Yeah?
I don't have an opinion, I lied.
Lying is cool, I guess.
She absent-mindedly paints a red streak on her left cheek. Catch you later. Hey, there's a thing to look at over there.
Yeah, there sure is.
Curtains shift just a little. Someone's watching from within. That fucker! Hey, there was another thing. Outside. Cindy's our best friend after Kim and Kuno.
Yes?
Oops, sorry. Nothing. I'll just look around in here, but there was a thing out there. I'm seeing if my new observation powers can show me more things in here. Looks like they can. So every time you put a point in an observation, you can go checking out shit again.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What does magnesium do?
Helps us with our emotions, our morale.
Ah, okay. Damn, we got lots of that. Oh, where'd my... Cool, can I have that back, please?
Name on unfinished homework. Kuno de Rior is his full name.
Aww.
It's from 2 years ago. It's how long it's been since he was in school.
Kuno.
Air stinks like something sour.
The aging alcoholic.
I know that smell.
What?
It's the smell of our PAX hotel
PAX
rooms.
hotel room.
Whenever the 5 of us would sleep in the
morning.
same room.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. The White Star, the foot.
Nothing else. Oh, there's something new in this other room. Oh, something new right here. Yo!
It's in right
Yeah, observation gets you cash. Gets you the mad stacks.
Yeah.
A blister pack of medicine appears out of the box. You should take it. Hypnogamma.
Man, we got all kinds of morale things.
Also, I just picked this up. Physique and morale goes down, but physique goes up. A large crimson bottle of cheap, sugary wine made of poverty sugar, of artificial taste enhancers, and vague memory of grapes. Guaranteed to color your lips. I might put another point into observation soon, because that's really helping us.
Give me a moment.
Bye-bye. More money. Book 16 days in the coldest days of April. What? That sounds boring. The cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about two lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugograd. This book has been filed under psychological realism.
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekaterina Dar. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow.
Woof. Feels heavy.
Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands.
Wait a minute.
As though the cover were lined with lead.
Hello.
It would do that in Grad.
How long is this book anyway?
You flip through the book.
Oh,
the
damn.
pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
Oh my god.
Real art is dense and difficult. If it didn't feel like you had to wrestle a suicidal bear to get through it, you weren't really reading.
That's like the last book I read. It was really fat.
It's like reading Herman Melville.
Ooh.
Look at the back.
The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author.
What does she look like?
She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
Start reading.
In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugoslavia riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms
Do you want to
and
act
look
it out?
into each other's eyes.
You just need to look into my eyes
What
and fall in love.
happens? Can't fall in when you're already completely head over heels.
Oh.
What happens
It
next?
would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
Oh my god, it will physically hurt us for real?
Not right now.
You've made the right
I
life
won't
choices
subject
today,
myself.
sir.
I'll put it away. Later when I have time to pass and feel like I can afford the health. Right before bed. Someone has torn down the wall, says Perception. Couldn't perceive that before. I'm just gonna check out on that balcony again where we're about to...
Do you think you love me?
Who fucking said that?
Chad? You think they're right?
Stretching my fingers.
That looks painful.
It is. Oh no!
Oh!
When was the last time we saved? Aw, that sucks. Man, that was a whole bunch of legwork.
Balls. Y'alls.
When do you think it auto-saved last?
Can't recall.
We might wrap it up if that's the case anyways, and...
Oh, okay, good. It's the intro. Our love broke the stream.
Apparently.
When we were talking to Cindy might have been the last time. Oh, fuck, you're right. That's not too bad.
Yeah, still have to
Oh, it was a
explore
lot
in
of,
there.
like, just grabbing shit.
Yeah, we'll do it on the next episode. Halfway through the next day. Oh, we could just keep going with this game forever. There's so much to do. And it's all interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes do your eyes get dry though whenever there's like so much text and you're reading it? Oh yeah, me neither actually. That would be silly.
I want to up my perception. I have 5 perception now because of my thoughts. That's a huge part of what's getting me a lot of money right now. I wonder if an extra point would really do that big of a difference.
Yes. I think it would. I think we should do it.
We can put 1 in, so we might as well.
Yeah. We kept thinking there was like 16 things here, probably because of the 16 personality test was in our head. But it's 24.
24, shit.
6 times 4 is 24.
An extra 8. What? I don't know what else could help this build. I don't really want to be this type of visual calculus. I want to see things, but I don't want them to be competent at observing them. Just like I'm considering starting to take advantage of our shivers a bit more. Learn skill and bonus from items. What? What's up?
My logic is off the charts.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's what Ratty says. If Ratty says it, it's true.
Hold yourself together, keep morale up. my psyche base is doing well for me for this without having to put any more in. I think it's been fine. I'm gonna start holding back a little bit on the Inland Empire. I feel like it's turning us down a bad road.
Yeah.
Empathy's been good. Drama may render you an insufferable thespian at high levels, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is stage is truth and vanity. However, with low drama you cannot lie or discern when others lie. And a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. Rhetoric. No. I don't want that. I don't want any of these really. I'm starting to wish I'd made it myself dumber. Psyche's different from intellect. Suggestion is different from drama. So drama is lying, whereas suggestion
makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn.
Yeah, it makes us lovable.
Schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy.
And you'll know it.
With low levels of suggestion, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kinds of rapport with others. Okay.
So is the fact that we put 5 into Psyche what gave us our portrait with the smile, the slimy smile, in a way?
Oh, interesting question.
It gave us that 5 base.
Yeah.
But it comes with authority as well.
Oh, it's raining in the game.
It's so interesting to imagine these different builds and the different playthroughs.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that's it. That's the show. One more save. Thanks for watching.
That was fun,
I
guys.
could go forever, but I feel like my back would really tell me no. We're looking into a new couch. These have done their purpose, but I think we would like something kind of bucket seat like and comfy like we had with the red couch. So we're always looking. It might end up making us a little lower on the show again, or I don't know how it'll work out, but we are just looking.
Yeah.
Something that can make us play as, maybe not necessarily longer, but be more comfortable the entire time.
Woo, new couch.
There's many eras of couch.
There is.
Alright guys, we'll see you next time on Video Games Awesome Live. This is Disco Elysium. Stay awesome.